Recycling is something that's so important in our world today and that is really looked over by a lot of people. Recycling is something that could literally make or break our future, and the fact that it's just not as big of a deal as it really should be is heartbreaking. And to just see it for what it is like so hard on the soul. But the EPA describes recycling as collecting and processing materials that would otherwise be known as trash, but turning them into new products. This is so nice, reduce, reuse, recycle, because you're taking things that would have just been trash, been thrown in a landfill, and turning them into something new. This is so good for our environment and for our well-being and our lives. Recycling creates jobs for people, saves energy, it prevents pollution, and it also can conserve our natural resources because we're just reusing things that we otherwise would have had to go and find more of. But I actually have a UGA student who is environmental science major. Her name is Corey Doster. She also is an intern at the UGA Turtle Lab. So I have her here to talk to us a little bit about what recycling is, why it's important, and how it affects our ecosystems and wildlife.
The main products that you can recycle are plastic, glass, paper, and cardboard, and all of that, especially plastic, takes really long to decompose in the ecosystem. So if you don't recycle them, they go into a landfill, and then from the landfill they can run off into the ocean or some other water source, and then it pollutes the environment and it can damage the wildlife that lives there because they can eat it, or it just adds chemicals to the habitat. For example, the stuff that goes into the ocean, especially the plastic bags, sea turtles could think that they're jellyfish, which is a main diet source of some sea turtles, and they eat them and it chokes them, and then they die because they can't eat anymore. So it's good to recycle because it keeps out the bad plastics from the landfills, and then it turns them into new things that can become new products. You know how sometimes they go into the ocean and then animals, seabirds that are found dead on the beach, and then they look into their stomach and they see a bunch of bottle caps and plastic bottles, and so it shows that the animals are finding these recyclable products that weren't recycled on the beach, and they were eating them, and then it's killing them because it takes a space in their stomach and it's not digesting. It's not digesting in their stomach, and so then they die. So yeah, just putting stuff out in the environment that doesn't have to be out there because they can be melted down and reused for other things.